Hello. Hope you had a great and awesome weekend. It's time to get back into the market and see what tomorrow brings for us. So I hope you enjoy also the Super Bowl game. Right? Hope your team won. If not, there's always next year. No worries. All right. So let's go ahead and get to the market. So this is what the SPY's looking, and I kind of divided this time into three important time frames here. I have the daily, then I have a 4 hour, and I have a 1 hour. And you can see on the daily, which is the most important one. Okay, we could not break this area right here of 358. We came and double topped, and we could not break it. We hit here on Wednesday, and then we hit here on this past Wednesday, and so both weeks we cannot test, and then we finally broke this area of support, and we closed looking a little bit weak here on the SPY. Again, I'm having problems with one of my monitors where I have my YouTube. So if you ask a question, I might not see it. But anyways, let's go through it. Okay. So again, like I've been saying in the past, we are not out of the woods yet on the markets just yet. We have to be patient, and we have to wait for some confirmation to be a recovery, a full recovery right now. Okay, we're just kind of testing some resistance, and we reject it. And this is one of the ones that I tell you that we've been seeing multiple time frames on different stocks on the daily, is that we keep rejecting that trend that was once a support now become resistance. Okay, and we see that on multiple stocks across the market. We reject this uptrend that once was support, now is resistance, and we rejected it. And I've been talking about that on my video. So if you are not subscribed, you might want to, because we've been talking about this for a while now. So SPY is looking a bit weak for tomorrow. We'll see how we do. We continue down, or we continue, or we hold some type of support and come back. But again, we did break that doji on the daily candle, and we kind of saw this coming because we closed with red volume again and doji candle. Once we break direction, that's pretty much where we're going. Anytime you have a doji with red volume, you can kind of see a direction of where it's going. And then the Qs, sorry about that, the Qs kind of the same thing, guys. We had a doji on daily, and then we broke below again. We got real close to that. Well, it looks like on the 4 hour we did hit that target that we had, and then rejected and came down. And so let's clean it up here a little bit. So you can see right now how we're coming down, and if we don't hold the support, we can come on daily and hit that 334 again for a second time, and potentially double bottom there and pop up. So what are some stocks that I am looking at for tomorrow? Well, you guys know that I like inside bars, and I like some of the inside bars that are playing up in the weekly. If we go to BYND, we had an inside bar. Look at all the targets we've been hitting, guys. We hit that one. BYND, we hit that one. We hit that one, and we came pretty close to hitting this one. But now we have an inside bar on BYND. And so basically is the top, you play the top, the break of the top or the break of the bottom. So this is our zone right here. And we'll see if we break over the top or break over the bottom on BYND. And that could be a potential play if you like playing inside bars. So we're playing the weekly break to top or bottom. Okay, so keep that on watch. If we go to Dash, also have a doji candle here on the weekly. All right, and same thing, you can zoom in, right, and get some really good level here and play a, you know, the break. Let me do that again. Okay. Oh my goodness. So that is the range. And you could see I didn't quite get it right. We still need a little bit more down. Let's fix that. Why can't I move it up? Well, anyways, you have to get in there and get that range. But again, you can set an alert here. Right click, set an alert to the top, to the bottom, and whenever it breaks, you can play that that play. And again, this looks like momentum still to the downside on the weekly on Dash. Look at that, flat tops, except for that one, but flat tops all the way through. I mean, you can ride this weekly trend down. Look at this. Okay, starting with this candle, you have red volume all the way with momentum squeeze here, giving you momentum to the downside. So keep that on watch for Dash. You can continue more to the downside. And then let's see, we have Etsy as well. On the weekly, momentum to the downside, inside bar. Okay, so watch the break of to the top or the bottom on Etsy. Put some alerts, and then you can play that for a swing and select some targets using the hourly here. So these are stocks that I'm going to be watching tomorrow or this week. Okay, on the weekly, you have Google, former doji. Okay, momentum look like it's shifting to the downside. We did close with red volume, so keep that on watch. Break of this, you know, you can come back and test that 25 30 area, so keep that on watch for tomorrow. Hood, also a doji, watch hood, right? We cannot break above this doji, but look at hood, guys, on the weekly, just nothing but flat tops, right? There's no reason, if you're writing something like this, if you're swinging something like this, no reason to get out. Beautiful trend to the downside. Okay, and again, now you have a doji potential reversal to the upside. Draw your levels, put alerts. If it breaks to the upside, you play the upside. But honestly, this thing with the markets the way they are could come down again and test this 9 area. So watch this one for a break to the downside in the weekly, and you can play puts. Hit this area of support 1191, and then now this $10 area for some puts. If you like, if you want to see exactly you know, where I'm getting in and out, there's a link to the Discord on my right here on the description. You can join us. Shopify, again, downtrend, flat top, red volume. This one continue down, and especially if it breaks this uptrend here. on the weekly. Okay, you break below this, and this thing continues to go down. Right, so watch that on oh, I forget I have 3 charts. So watch that on the weekly on Shopify. Virgin Galactic's SPCE, something, you know, keep on watch as well. You could see this, look at this, all below the EMAs, just downtrending. You have a lot of flat tops here. This is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean. You see that doji there? All right, look at the volume, look at the momentum. All right, don't let this fool you, okay, into thinking you're going long. Right, always look at the bigger picture. Right, look, we broke here, we broke this indecision candle to the bottom. All right, and look at all these flat tops. Look at all this. You haven't seen a single doji or flat top until you get in this area right here. Now we have an inside candle. Okay, so now you can play the break to the upside or to the downside. Again, red volume showing a little bit of change of momentum, but I think this continues and it's gonna test this 8 to 750 area. Okay, you can also have an alert here at close to 690. Okay, that's previous weekly support from back in December 16, 2020. So if it comes out there, you can keep an eye on that. So that's SPCE. You also have spot here on the weekly inside candle. We are bouncing off some support here, this area. So keep on watch and see if we continue to the downside. Again, everything looks bearish. Look at all this red volume in the weekly, momentum still to the downside. So this breaks, has room to come down. So keep that on watch. UPST. Okay, UPST, keep on watch. We are inside bar candle. All right, and look at this indecision candle. We have some nice green volume and the change of momentum to the upside possible. So watch this for a break of 120. I would be bullish above that area. So keep that on watch. UPST would be a good one. And that is it for the inside bars on the weekly. Right, make sure you draw your areas of the top and the bottom and play either direction. Be ready. Then we have some other stocks that I'm going to be watching. Okay, DKNG. DKNG here, we're coming off a doji on the weekly. All right, and we broke above that. All right, so momentum still good, looking good, kind of shifting, and we got some nice green volume here. So watch DraftKings here. This was a good area of balance on the weekly right there, and so far so good. So I'm gonna watch DraftKings for continuation to the upside. Okay, and let's see if we can break above this high and continue to the upside. Let's look at what the daily is looking like. Yeah, so we also have an uptrend here, right? So as long as we're riding this, you know, you can stay up. So looking good. Starting a little bit of squeeze here on DraftKings, so definitely keep that on watch for tomorrow. Here on the 4 hour, you could see that we have this real nice uptrend, and we have a resistance around this area 26. So let's see tomorrow we can get above and hit that target. All right, so nice channel that we have there. What else do we have here? AMC, it's another one. I want to keep on watch. All right, weekly looking good. Momentum, forming a squeeze. Some nice green volume on the past weeks. Finally, breaking above. All right, so broke above this doji here, and now flat bottom, and we closed in a flat bottom. So let's see, continuation can go on this week. Also, if we break above this 2060, then we have some room to run to 23 to 27 on this 4 hour. So looking good there on AMC. Put on your watch list. And then we have Micron looking really good. Let me clean this up a little bit. Let me create a new one. MU. All right, so Micron looking good, guys, and looks like it wants to test this 98. We did close the weekly red volume bar, which is a bit concerning, but the momentum is still shifting to the upside. So we'll see. We might have a pullback this week, maybe 4 minutes a bar, and then next week break above it. We'll see how the markets do. Another thing you can watch is for some support here in this area right there. Would be beautiful for a bounce and for a move to the upside. So watch this area for a nice support here and for a bounce. And then we're watching Baba as well. Let's look at the weekly. So Baba is in this weekly downtrend. It just continues to reject this trend here. But once we break above that, I think Baba has a really good chance for a nice reversal. The weekly has this downtrend, and it looks like we want to break above. If we break above this area right here on the 4 hour 128, then we have room to this area right here. Okay, let's go ahead and remove this. So this is the area we need to get above, 128.32, and then we can move up here to yeah, I'm sorry, 128. This is the daily, and this would be the target. So this is the area we want to get above. All right, then the next one is Disney. Let's look at the weekly in Disney. All right, so Disney, you can see we broke support here, came down, and we're coming up to test it again. So we hit 162. Possibly we can go up. This is gonna be our resistance at 165. Now this is what a lot of stocks are doing. We're hitting resistance and then we're coming down. So keep on watch. If you swing Disney, okay, I would take profit in this area right here, and then you can leave a little bit and see if it breaks. But most profit taking would be right here, 165 area. So watch Disney. And then we have SE. Okay, you can see the weekly here on SE coming down. Look like we got a shift in momentum here on this past week. Let's go to the daily. All right, so we broke above that downtrend on daily. All right, finally, after months of just downtrending, we're peaking above EMAs. We're testing the trend, so watch for a potential bounce here to the upside on SC. Rudolph channel, AMC, man. What's up, brother? I don't think I've ever seen you here. But yeah, man, AMC. AMC, we gotta watch this weekly doji reversal. But guys, yeah, if AMC, you already know AMC can get momentum. All right, AMC can get momentum. So if we break above this doji, watch this downtrend, this thing can take off. So keep it on watch. but this is what I've been telling you to kind of wait. Okay, we broke above here, and look at this, all red. A couple of people have asked me on the channel, like, what do you think of AMC? I'm like, wait for confirmation. Okay, now in the daily we're peaking above the EMA, so we can consolidate here. All right, on AMC, look at, there's a squeeze forming. This thing can squeeze to the upside. Okay, break above this 2090. Okay, we got room to 33, right? And then we break above that 45, and you know, from there we'll see what happens. But definitely, so those are the things I'm watching tomorrow. Hopefully you took some notes. And what about the good old Tesla? Look at the weekly. All right, so the weekly, guys, you could see here we are losing momentum to the downside. We closed in a doji candle, so we'll see what happens. We have red volume. We'll see what happens. Tesla is looking a bit weak, but we'll see where it can hold. Again, this upper trend, guys, like I've been talking about, we have on a lot of stocks we rejected, and we're pushing down from it. So keep an eye on that. See. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you have enjoyed some of my inputs, some of my view here on the stocks that I'm watching. Took some notes on some levels. Keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple. By the way, this is your first time watching my channel, I use Heiken Ashi candles along with volume and TTM squeeze and supporting resistance. That's it. That's all I need to tell me a direction. Okay. So if you're new, like and subscribe, and also share with some family and friends that are looking to get into the stock market, learning, or some that even know and they just want more content. Go ahead and share it with them. It would really help out the channel. And again, if you want to trade with me live, I am on Discord. Link is below. Click on that, sign up, and I don't just give my entries and exits live. I also teach, okay, during the market on what am I looking at, and what you need to look at to be to kind of help you in your day trading as well. So if you like that, join me. Other than that, I'll see you guys mañana. Have a great trading day tomorrow. Make sure you study up, put your levels, and trade your plan. So stay blessed. See you guys mañana. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Adios.